030 hours, June 6, 1944. Major Werner Pluskat stands in his concrete bunker above Omaha Beach. He commands the coastal artillery for the 352nd Infantry Division. For months he has watched an empty horizon. Tonight, the air feels different. His orders are clear. If the Allies come, his guns must stop them on the beach. If they break through, the road to Paris lies open. 0100 hours. The phone rings. His regimental commander. Pluskat scans the darkness. Nothing but waves and fog.
Irgendwelche Sichtungen?
Negativ. Nur Nebel. Es ist immer noch ruhig.
He hangs up and returns to the observation scope. His crews man the 155mm guns. Ammunition is stacked and ready. Naval mines litter the beach below. Obstacles bristle from the sand. Everything is prepared. The waiting is the hardest part. 0200 hours. A low mechanical growl rolls across the water. Aircraft engines, hundreds of them. The sound builds into a thunderous roar. Pluskat rushes to the slit. The northern sky erupts with streaks of light. Parachutes bloom like white flowers against the black. Thousands of them. Alarm.
Alarm! Ich sagte, Alarm!
His artillery crews scramble. The phone rings again. His gunners train their pieces inland, but the order is absolute. The beach. Always the beach.
Fallschirmjäger landen hinter unseren Stellungen.
Der Strand. Immer der Strand.
Yet the paratroopers are landing behind them, cutting roads, seizing bridges. The invasion is already past his guns. 0530 hours. Dawn breaks. A pale gray light spreads across the water. Pluskat returns to his scope. He scans the horizon. His heart stops. Ships. Not dozens, not hundreds, thousands.
Schiffe, Athen und Flugzeuge. Nicht Dutzende, nicht Hunderte, Tausende.
The entire horizon from left to right is a forest of masts and hulls. Battleships, cruisers, destroyers, transports. An armada beyond comprehension. They sit in neat rows, dark silhouettes against the morning sky, stretching to infinity. His hands shake as he reaches for the phone. Static crackles. His commander's voice is tight. Before a response comes, the world explodes. The first salvos from the Allied fleet tear across the sky like freight trains. Sound arrives a split second before the shells. They slam into the bluffs with earth-shattering force. Concrete dust fills the bunker. The walls shudder. Fire at will! His guns roar to life. The 155mm pieces bark, sending shells toward the distant fleet. But the Allied fire is overwhelming. For every shot he sends, 50 return. German positions erupt in fountains of dirt and steel. 0630 hours. Landing craft appear, hundreds of them, churning toward Omaha Beach in relentless waves. Concentrate fire! His battery commanders acknowledge. The German guns shift, tracking the approaching boats. At 2,000 meters, they open fire. Shells splash among the craft. One takes a direct hit and vanishes in an orange fireball. But there are too many. For every craft destroyed, 10 more push forward. The landing craft hit the obstacles. Some explode on mines, others grind to a halt. Ramps drop. American soldiers pour out into chest-deep water. The German machine guns open fire. The distinctive ripping sound of MG-42s echoes across the beach. Tracers rake the waterline. Men scatter, dive for cover. The surf churns with chaos. Yet they keep coming. More landing craft. Tanks push onto the sand. Some bob down, others crawl forward. Engineers sprint with explosives trying to clear paths. From Pluskat's guns, heavy shells slam into the beach. Sand and debris blast skyward. A naval shell finds one of his artillery pieces. The position is silenced in a single strike. The Americans are pinned at the seawall. The waterline is choked with wreckage. It looks hopeless, but the landing craft keep coming, wave after wave after wave. 0730 hours. Pluskat thinks, how many shells remain? They have been firing for an hour. At this rate, 30 minutes of ammunition left. He calls regiment again.
Unsere Munition geht zur Neige.
Brücken zerstört. Straßen abgeschnitten. Jetzt liegt es bei Ihnen.
The Allied naval gunfire adjusts. The pattern changes, less random, more precise. Spotters are now guiding the fire. Impacts march up the bluff, each one closer than the last. Then a direct hit. The observation scope fractures. The view disappears. Pluskat is thrown to the floor. Smoke seeps through a new crack in the wall. The concrete is beginning to give. 2 guns left, fewer than 40 shells. 0800 hours. The Americans begin to advance. Small groups break from the seawall. They move up the draws in the bluff. Defensive fire forces some down, but others push through. They attack with grenades and satchel charges. The radio crackles, then falls silent. Outside, the air pulses with repeated impacts. A messenger rushes in. The roads are cut. No withdrawal. His men can only fall back into an ever-shrinking pocket. 0845 hours. His last 2 positions fall silent. They are out of ammunition. Pluskat stares toward the shore. It is filled with movement. A relentless stream of men and vehicles pushing inland. Gaps are open in the barriers. The ground he was meant to hold is now an Allied foothold. The invasion has succeeded. At the base of the bluff, medics move through the chaos. German and American lie side by side. The Atlantic Wall had failed. Major Werner Pluskat survived the war. His account of watching that endless fleet appear at dawn became one of the most famous German perspectives of D-Day. He would say it was the moment he knew Germany had lost. The 352nd Infantry Division suffered catastrophic casualties. Over 1,200 men were killed, wounded, or captured in the first 12 hours. They had inflicted heavy losses and mounted the most successful German resistance of the day. But it was not enough.